family fallout, and a fresh start clapperboard YouTube gossip script, approximate 2,000 words. What happens when loyalty to your mom means distance from your dad? What happens when family drama becomes so loud, you pack up your life and leave the state? Buckle up, Sister Wives fans, because today's tea is piping hot and emotionally layered. We're diving deep into the latest bombshell surrounding Christine Brown, her daughter Michael T. Brown Padron, and the ever-controversial patriarch Kody Brown. Christine has revealed that Michael T. is leaving Utah, and not just for a change of scenery. According to her, the move is about escaping family drama amid the ongoing rift with Kody. And if you've been watching Sister Wives, you already know this is bigger than geography. This is emotional tectonic plates shifting beneath the Brown family. Let's break it all down. How's the Utah dream? Cracking at the edges. When Christine moved back to Utah after leaving Kody, it felt symbolic. It was her full-circle moment. A reclaiming of identity. A fresh start surrounded by supportive adult children and grandbabies. Utah represented freedom. But now, Utah is starting to feel like a battlefield of unresolved emotions. Michael T., who has always walked a complicated line between both parents, has reportedly decided to leave the state, and fans are connecting the dots fast. Is this about opportunity? Or is it about emotional survival? Broken heart, the rift that won't heal. Let's address the elephant in the room. The relationship between Kody and several of his children has been strained for years. Pandemic rules, loyalty tests, favoritism accusations involving Robyn Brown, emotional distance, public arguments. And Michael T.? She's often been seen as one of the more neutral daughters. She's defended Kody at times. She's defended Christine. She's tried to play peacemaker. But playing Switzerland in a family war is exhausting. Sources close to the family suggest that the ongoing tension, especially between Kody and Christine, has made Utah feel emotionally heavy. Imagine trying to build your own family while constantly navigating your parents' unresolved issues. That's not just awkward. That's draining. Baby Michael T's growing family. Protecting her peace? Michael T is now a mother of 3. Her priorities have shifted dramatically from reality TV drama to diaper bags and developmental milestones. And here's the thing about becoming a parent. You start seeing dysfunction differently. You start asking, what kind of environment do I want my kids growing up in? What emotional patterns do I want to break? What chaos am I willing to tolerate? If Utah feels like ground zero for ongoing parental conflict, leaving might not be dramatic. It might be strategic. Performing arts, Christine's subtle confirmation. Christine didn't blast this news with fireworks. Instead, she shared it in her signature open but controlled way. She acknowledged that Michael T is stepping away from Utah to escape family tension, and fans immediately picked up on the subtext. Christine has been fiercely protective of her children since separating from Kody. She has consistently prioritized emotional safety over maintaining appearances. So if she's publicly admitting the move is tied to family drama, that tells us the situation might be heavier than we realize. Fire Kody's perspective, silence or storm brewing. Now here's where things get interesting. Kody hasn't made a grand public statement about Michael T's relocation. And that silence? It's loud. Historically, Kody hasn't reacted well to perceived disloyalty or distance from his kids. But this situation is delicate. Because Michael T isn't publicly attacking him, she's not giving scathing interviews. She's simply relocating, which might hurt more. There's something deeply symbolic about a child choosing physical distance during emotional conflict. It sends a message without saying a word. Luggage, is this a pattern? Let's zoom out. Several of the Brown children have chosen paths that create physical and emotional space from the family epicenter. Some have relocated, some have gone quiet publicly, some have openly criticized Kody's behavior. Michael T's move feels like another piece of a larger pattern, the adult children redefining family on their own terms. And for longtime viewers, that's both empowering and heartbreaking. Handshake, Michael T's balancing act. One of the most fascinating parts of this story is Michael T herself. She has often appeared more open to maintaining a relationship with Kody and Robyn than some of her siblings. She's attended events, she's spoken diplomatically, She's tried to keep bridges intact. So, if she's stepping away now, that suggests the emotional weight has reached a tipping point. Even the most patient peacemaker has limits. Speech balloon fans are divided. Let's talk about the internet reaction because it's split right down the middle. Team Christine says, Michael T is protecting her peace. Christine is right to support her. Distance is healthy. Kody created this environment. Team, it's complicated says, moving won't fix emotional wounds. This could widen the father-daughter divide permanently. Physical space may turn into emotional estrangement. And then there are the fans who just feel sad. Because at the core of all this drama is a father and daughter who once had genuine connection. House with garden, what does this mean for Utah? Utah was supposed to be Christine's healing ground. But if one of her daughters feels the need to leave to avoid drama, it raises uncomfortable questions. Is the tension still very present? Are family gatherings strained? Is reconciliation becoming less likely? Sometimes healing for one person can unintentionally create friction for another. Christine's empowerment journey has been inspiring, but empowerment can disrupt long-standing dynamics. Could this affect future seasons? Let's be honest. This storyline is reality TV gold, but emotionally devastating in real life. If Season 21 covers Michael T's move, expect emotional sit-down conversations, confessionals reflecting on father-daughter distance, Christine defending her daughter's decision, possibly Kody expressing hurt or frustration, or perhaps silence. And silence can be more telling than confrontation. Brain the psychological layer. Here's something we don't talk about enough. Children of highly public divorces often feel pressure to manage the narrative. Michael T grew up on camera. Her parents' marriage unraveled on camera. Her father's favoritism accusations played out on camera. Choosing to move away might be her way of stepping out of the spotlight, emotionally, if not physically. Distance can be a boundary. And boundaries aren't attacks. They're self-preservation. Revolving Hearts Christine's role, supportive or influential. Critics sometimes accuse Christine of influencing her children's perspectives on Kody. Supporters argue she's simply validating their lived experiences. The truth? It's probably nuanced. Christine appears deeply supportive of Michael T's decision. She hasn't framed it as rebellion. She's framed it as peace-seeking. That language matters, because it shifts the narrative from escaping dad to choosing calm. Is reconciliation still possible? Here's the million-dollar question. Does physical distance make reconciliation harder or easier? Sometimes space cools tension, sometimes it solidifies it. Kody's relationship with his adult children has already faced significant strain. If he chooses humility and accountability, this could be a wake-up call. If he doubles down defensively, it could deepen the rift. The next move isn't Michael T's. It's his. Baby, the grandparent factor. There's also a softer layer to this story. Grandchildren. Distance means fewer spontaneous visits, fewer casual drop-ins, fewer shared holidays. And that loss isn't just emotional. It's generational. Family fractures echo. Clapperboard final thoughts. Escape or evolution? So, is Michael T running away from drama? Or is she evolving beyond it? Sometimes leaving isn't about anger. It's about clarity. Sometimes love from a distance is healthier than proximity with tension. And sometimes the most dramatic moves are the quietest ones, like packing boxes and choosing a new zip code. One thing is certain. The Brown family dynamic is still shifting. Christine continues to build a life rooted in independence. Kody continues to navigate the consequences of fractured relationships, and Michael T is choosing what feels safest for her young family. That's not gossip.